Real life street stars. You know what time it is. And now we starting to see people that I personally never thought would get touched. You got Diddy going down, bro. And I'm conflicting on her because it's like, all right, on one end you got like, you're innocent until proven guilty, right?
Yeah,
but we all know the stories that have been told.
Yeah.
But then
they're just stories.
They're just stories, right? Yeah. And then you see the media games, 1,000 bottles of baby. It's like, what the fuck they got to do with the criminal part of it? Like they keep trying to throw us off.
Because they're not telling you what the baby oil is.
Okay.
That's all it is. They're not saying what the baby oil got in it.
Oh, it got something in the baby oil.
Have you ever seen Blink Twice?
Nah.
Y'all ain't seen that yet.
But give me a synopsis real quick.
So Blink Twice the scenario is this is rich man, this rich dude that all the girls like, he take all the girls that win something or whatever on a trip to an island, to his house or whatever. Mm-hmm. And they go out there and they have fun every night. They get drunk, they have wild parties, they pop hallucinogens and all that shit, and they be gone. But I ain't gonna tell the whole story, but I know I'm gonna say one part is one of the girls was tied up in the end, right? And he was sitting there looking at her when she looked up, and he said, man, last year you did it, but this year I didn't even think you could pull it off. I said, this year? Man, they didn't even know they've been there for a couple years. Oh. They think they still been there for a couple of weeks and months.
It's because they so drugged up.
They so drugged up. You know what I'm saying? And from what I heard, that the baby oil got some kind of shit in there where they pour it in your drink, that shit make you forget shit.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so it's even deeper than we really think.
Yeah, because why would you have 1,000 bottles of baby oil?
Because everybody's just making jokes on some like.
But even that, that's just a.
To throw us off.
That's a.
Smoke signal.
It's still like something that's just a story. You know what I'm saying? Like just cause that's what I figured and that's what I conjured from certain shit and that's what they said online and stuff and on the news. That don't mean it's true. You know what I'm saying? Like they gonna get down to the nitty gritty. You know the FBI ain't wasting nothing.
So this is what I wanna know. What is the infatuation with the Diddy parties? Like, why are they so keyed in on that? What do you think is gonna come from that?
Well, you gotta think. I have been to the regular Diddy parties.
But explain what a regular Diddy party.
Well, like I've been to a club version and I've been to his house in Miami that got raided version. Gotcha. I went there for New Year's Eve in 2018. I think, that was my son was born. I mean, that's when you did at the same night, you did? So now he was born, but when I made him, you know?
You made it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy. I had a great time and like everybody was there. I don't everybody wanted to be quiet, but everybody was there. I ain't make it in the house. You know what I'm saying? I don't like going to other men's houses and stuff like that. I'm cool with outside. It was good. I was cool. Everybody was outside anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm sitting there like, all I seen was, even at the club party, it was just partying. Like the biggest, the happiest, the greatest time you could ever have at a party. You know what I'm saying? This party that we go to. But then, like, I ain't gonna even lie, when I woke up, like, the next morning, like, cause we left like 2 or 3 o'clock, I woke up the next morning, it was motherfucker talking about, bro, I just left that bitch. It was like 8, 9 o'clock. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing at another nigga house? Oh, we had a brunch, nigga, like, but nigga, like, the brunch is like in the daytime, like, when it's light outside, like, what was you still doing there? Like, I wasn't even, like, thinking they were doing nothing like that. I was just like, what?
How much fun could you possibly have?
Yeah, like, damn.
You gotta cut this shit off at some point.
That's even worse than the after hours.
Bro, I thought that when I left, like, at least like an hour later, everybody else was gonna be gone. Like, no, you know what I'm saying? Shit was still going. But like, I ain't never seen nothing like that with Diddy. I done been around Diddy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know when I was signed to 50, he didn't fuck with that nigga then. You feel what I'm saying? Cause they never fuck with that nigga. At all. Like, rest in peace, Chris Lighter. Chris Lighter didn't fuck with Cuz. Like, he'll do business with him, but he ain't gonna fuck with him personally.
Now, the freakoffs, and
when they talk about the nature of what's too freaky or that's we for the sake of the argument, if he had 1,000 bottles of just baby oil and lube, because he like baby oil and then lubing, like, but everybody's like, why is he so freaky? What does it mean to be too freaky? What does that look like to you in your life?
I have no idea.
Right.
So what is too freaky for another man or another woman? Like I know I don't do kinky shit. You feel what I'm saying? Right. I like freaky shit, but I don't do kinky shit. I think they meaning kinky. They not meaning freaky. I think they mean kinky. You know what I'm saying? Weird shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like freaky shit the world do. You know what I'm saying? The president do. You know what I'm saying? Right. His wife. Kamala Harris do. Everybody do freaky shit. You see what I'm saying? Like at some point of their life, you know what I'm saying? But they talking about weird shit. Yeah. They not talking about freaky shit. They talking about them freak offs really, they want to say fuck offs. You feel what I'm saying? Like they just can't say it on camera. You know what I'm saying? They can't say that shit on live TV. Oh yeah, they having fuck offs. Nah, they really like want to say, you know.
What do you think the fallout is gonna be? Because it's gonna be a trial. And I think this shit gonna be watched more than the OJ trial. I think this is gonna be one of them ones like, oh shit.
Yeah, but it's gonna, I mean, when will it happen? A year or two? Yeah, it ain't gonna be now. It's gonna be a year or two. I mean, the fallout gonna be when we hear all the other evidence. You know what I'm saying? Because there's more people coming out. You know what I'm saying? So you hear all the evidence and you get it's just like seeing Pac die, bro. It's like seeing Pac, it's like basically he was in charge of his own death. You know what I'm saying? Like he kind of stepped out of his little lane real quick, like to handle his bid and like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, really, it was like honorable, you know what I'm saying, to ride for your people, but it like, you didn't have to do that. Like I be mad a lot about that shit. I'm like, bro, like I look up to you, like a whole bunch of people look up to you, my nigga. You can still be here right now. Like, if you just stayed in your lane. Right. And let them other niggas, like let them, like beef jerky niggas handle that shit. Y'all niggas big as fuck. Go handle that shit. You know what I'm saying?
The Cassie video, was that the nail in the coffin for him?
That was the nail in the coffin for me.
I think that was
the Cassie video was the nail in the coffin for me. I ain't gonna lie, it was guilty to prove it. I mean, my bad. It was innocent to proving guilty at first with me. And I didn't, but the same thing with Cassie too. I used to tell people, I'm like, I'm not against her or what she said. I'm not saying that she's telling the truth or she lying. Right. I just like to see the evidence. Right. Because everybody will jump on this train and then evidence come out, but don't nobody want to say that they just seen the truth. They want to keep the lie. Yeah. No, we're not gonna keep this lie. We're not gonna keep doing that. Yeah. We're gonna see the truth first. With me, I'll be one of them niggas. Y'all can be, everybody can, cause they say that shit. It's in the Bible. All this shit's in the Bible. Like in the end times, man, what's wrong is gonna be right, and what's right is gonna be wrong. And they're gonna try to convince you of it. Right. And they gonna hate you if you don't roll their way. Right. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna persecute you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can't go for that dumb shit. I don't give a fuck how bad they persecute me. I'm gonna be one of them niggas and be like, hey, I need to see evidence. I need to see evidence. I don't give a damn. I need to see evidence. And then once I seen that evidence of him doing her like that, bro, I was like, man, fuck that nigga, bro. Like, let that nigga go where he going. You know what I'm saying? Cause I got daughters, bro. Like, and that's on everything, bro. Like, I don't play none of that shit, bro. Like, at all. But they just be talking about they got like gridlock type cases, and I think Thug coming home, like for real. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I really believe Thug coming home. Like I don't see where it's locked at. That motherfucker, they still turning the damn key. You feel me? They can't get the key in the hole.
So, do you know, we've seen a lot of black prominent figures going down, and it seems like they're all going down the same way with the same charges. Yeah. Do you? Because when I really looked at what sex trafficking was, right? It was like when you pay somebody, coerce, pay, or force someone to move their location for prostitution. And I was like, well, shit, I didn't offer a girl some money to come over here. Allegedly. No, nigga, come over here. I got something for you. If you fuck with me. Like,
Only this, bro.
Hey bro. Let me tell you how weird the game is. I did an IG post and I told black folk for real, like when you get a certain wealth, a certain you get down your path, you can't do what them white people do, bro. Right. R. Kelly did the same thing Hugh Hefner did.
Yeah. Bro.
They never locked Hugh Hefner. Cuz died at old age, living life, doing his
Had two twin girlfriends.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, girls will tell you, they started out real young. They ain't said then, but everybody knew it. You don't think them white men, them rich white men were coming, that's sex, like you don't think he was sex trafficking? Them folk did not care. They did not care until a black man started doing it. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that it's right. I'm just saying like you cannot do, no matter how wealthy or rich you are, you think you a billionaire, trillionaire, zillionaire, you cannot do what them people do in their world in this day. It's not gonna happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? They gonna come up with a charge for you. These are laws that they done came up with for us.
Right.
The first government, they came up with them charges for us, but it started backfiring because they had to deal with them too.
Right.
So now they still trying to change them every chance they get, change the laws so it can go against them, not us. And they still end up being fucked up every time they do it, but it's be more on us though, because we don't know the charges. We don't even know how to look up the like the felonies and the charges and shit. Like we got people like, that's what I'm saying. Like I told you, people vote for Trump because they think he gave them some money, bro. Like this the shit we dealing with. They don't understand. They don't know. And ain't nobody, like we try to teach them, but they don't want to know. Right. It's like they love staying ignorant and dead, like desolate. Like you love being like a walking body. Like you don't want to be a purpose. You just want to be a body. And that's what we are, bro. Like half of us are walking bodies, like zombies, my nigga. They real life zombies. They do drugs all day. They do all that shit, and they just want to go hurt some other black folk. They see a white person, they gonna freeze up. You be like, wow. So the black people act like the white people, like the police too. Like, so the black people see white people and freeze up, and we scared, but we don't do none of them. But the white people see black people and they fire off, like no matter what.